Take three, y'all. Take three. Name is Brandon. I stay in South Florida. I'm a videographer, painter, uh, mogul, a soon to be trillionaire. You feel me? I be telling people. Well, in my first ever YouTube video, you feel me? I'm just, no, I've been through a lot this year, you know what I'm saying? My birthday is December 19th. I turned 25. Turned 25 last year. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. We halfway through 2026, and I've experienced so much. It's like a real enlightenment has happened over my life. Um, they say your frontal lobe. They say your frontal lobe connects or fully develops when you're 25, and that could not be more true. For me, uh, I'm from Jamaica. It's my third year here in the U.S. Um, and it's yeah, I flew out and it was hard, you know what I'm saying? The first 2 years was not easy. Trying to understand the system, it's rough in America, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's a lot of hard work. Not much fun and play, and every time it all comes at a cost, here everything costs here. So, that's something to take into consideration. Um, but your frontal lobe, the biggest thing that really like changed my perspective in my mind would be definitely like my outlook on the world and actually figuring out who I am and who I want to be in this world. It was kind of like a self reflection type of moment. It's like you were able to see yourself, from the third person. So, how I took that, it really led me down a path to like finding God. Got a got a girlfriend. I don't even want to call her my girlfriend. I want to get married and stuff. So, but just a lot of changes in my life. You know what I'm saying? Used to be kind of reckless. Coming from Jamaica. We grow up in the ghetto. Um, and we kind of, you kind of go with your friends. Kind of do with your friends. Do smoke, drink. Go to parties. You know what I'm saying? And it's like coming here. It's woken me up to a point of like it's not that easy to do, here as it is there. Um, Maybe it's just because I'm new here and I'm not from here, so maybe somebody that's from here probably experiences the same thing, But being an immigrant, I could definitely say that coming here and not having this to live the same way you used to definitely like takes a big impact on your mindset. So definitely, man, a lot of changes in my life here at 25, and personally, like, I'm here for it. I'm glad. I've always knew what I wanted to look like at 25 and what I wanted to have. And I've never thought about the person that I wanted to be at 25, or any age, to be honest. I've just recently started writing down a lot more. I've been putting pen to paper, y'all. Y'all put pen to paper. Any idea, anything that comes to your mind, make sure you write it down. Okay, write it down. It's gonna help you remain it, retain information, everything. You know what I'm saying? I think I to my girl recently, I was like, one thing I want to tell my kids is like, document your life. A lot of history is just people documenting their lives. And not only does it help you, but at certain points you could help others. So it's good to document yourself and your life. And everybody got their own story to tell. So I'm here to tell mine. You know, first video and all. uh, I was shooting videos. I was actually audio engineer for about 7 years. So I've been recording artists, shooting videos for about 4 years now. It's been a good journey, uh, but kind of rough. What I'm saying, dealing with that type of lifestyle and stuff. It's for me. I didn't grow up seeing my family in it. What I'm saying? It was just more so friends and the people I was around. So um, I definitely say like coming here and being away from those people, it's kind of opened my mindset, on a being bigger. What I'm saying? Um, Having businesses, owning corporations, and just becoming that level that I actually knew I wanted to be in the future, but I wasn't thinking about how the steps, and the processes that I would have to do to actually make it there. So I really started this because this is my second camera I ever bought. I spent about 2,500 last week. This is the FX30 with the Sigma 18 to 55 millimeter lens. Great purchase, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Sony know what they're doing. If you're not getting an FX30 or FX3, you're not in the game. When it comes down to content creation, that's for sure. Um, so I decided, I ain't gonna lie, the flip out screen has been so amazing. Being able to see yourself, just it's just brought me more, what I'm saying, ways to actually use the camera for myself. A lot of times I used to learn on set, and it's cool. I would push myself to be on set. I'm a very outgoing person, so I would always go out there, what I'm saying, learn and figure it out for my own. So buying this camera was definitely like the introduction to like wanting to actually start a YouTube, start, what I'm saying, promoting myself, as a brand for real. My video company is Print Out Visual. So if y'all want to check it out on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, it's Print Out Visuals. You can catch me on platforms. I have done mostly music videos, but I'm currently switching it up. I'm probably going into more corporate, more businesses. So y'all about to see a lot more coming from me. That's why, what I'm saying, I'm about to really ramp it up here on the third leg, or my third lap as I'd call it here in America. So um, let's talk about what I did today. Because this is my first video. I'm not really trying to do too much. I'm just trying to get this whole experience and vibe out the way so I can continue making more and doing more and becoming the person I know I want to be. So today was a special day for me. I've me and my girl, we've been, keeping each other in check, to actually reach our goals and work hard and plan. You know, um, if you don't prepare to win, you prepare to fail. So preparation is definitely key. So anything I'm doing, I try to be very meticulous with it now, and I try to plan. Like think about different ways I can do it. Think about, and for me, being unique. You know, not trying to do it everybody else's way and just taking the risk of doing it the way that I think. Sometimes, it's some people say I'm stubborn, but it's it's definitely hold some good accomplishments for me. What I'm saying, be able to kind of be brave, to take my own risks. So today, I'm trying to get new video clients. As I said, I used to shoot music videos. I'm currently trying to go into the more corporate videos, or like, businesses like barbershops, restaurants. So today I went out. I had 5 smoothie companies to visit, and I said I would go to one barbershop because I know the barbershop was a guaranteed for what I do and where I am. Um, but the smoothie shops was kind of more of a higher level in terms of getting it done and the professionalism that I want to bring there. So um, I went out, I had a checklist. I had to get the name of the owner, I had to get the number or email, and I had to give him my business card. So I went to 5. I did not meet the owner. I did not meet the owner at any because of the time I went. So I think 12 p.m. was a little bit too late, y'all. Don't be going out there. Y'all got to do this shit early. Like, when they tell you get up and grind, you got to get up and grind because in the morning is where you will catch the most fish. In the morning is where I'm not actually, no, I'm not a fisher, guys. I'm just saying. That's where I've realized that, like, that's where businesses, when it comes on to hitting up businesses, is the best time. Um, so I went out there, I gave out my business cards. I talked to cashiers and a couple of employees and let them know what I was there for. And, it went well. And I ain't gonna lie, it went well. I had my whole structure. I wrote down 2 reels and a video, the retainer packages. You know what I'm saying? Just taking in all the information that I knew already and actually putting it into practice. A lot of times we get caught up. Oh my God, we get caught up on YouTube. And I'm not ashamed of it. I do say it that I'm always watching with a purpose, because I do know I have a purpose and I'm trying to fulfill that purpose every time. Even if I'm not taking action, I believe that when I'm just sitting out on my phone, I'm more than likely taking in some information that would lead me to that. So, um, yeah, guys, this is my first video. I'm just rambling, getting the day off. There's many more. This is day one. A lot of people have day ones, day until they end up. What I'm hopefully I can keep this consistent and build this YouTube and just build my career. My name is Brandon, aka Soundless Mind. You feel me? I'm an artist, I'm a videographer, I'm an audio engineer, and I'm a content creator. I'm really trying to make it big here. I'm from Jamaica, and yeah, man, I'm trying to do it big. Just like everybody else, man. Just a regular guy. I'm not regular actually, but I am a regular guy. You feel me? I am still, you know what I'm saying? I am still affected by the same stuff, but um I am trying, you know what I'm saying? I think nothing beats trying. You know what I'm saying? You can fail, but a lot of times, guys, let me tell you this. If you try hard enough, you probably won't fail. Because there's not a lot of people trying hard enough. So think about trying hard enough. Did you try? Not even did you try. Did you try hard enough? There's a lot of the times where I'm in spaces where it's, people trying to like teach somebody something and you can see that they don't want to learn. And because they don't want to learn that badly, it stops them from actually achieving what they want. Not what you want from them or the person that's telling them to do it this way, but what they actually want. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, God helps those who help themselves, y'all. So go out there, put in that work, have faith, and hey, man, the grind never stops. And hey, dream big. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them sleep on you. You can do anything you want. I've always had it in my mind. I know I'm born for greatness, y'all. I'm born for greatness, y'all. I don't know how, but man, God just blessed me so much that, I just feel limitless in terms of where I'm about to go and where my future is heading, you know what I'm saying? So, love y'all. First YouTube video, y'all, man. Thanks for watching. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later.